take cues. I feel like George Hamilton doing an appearance on The Love Boat. They should bring that back, really. Or Paul Lynde in the Hollywood Squares. Welcome to Mark Stenabaugh's All-Star Swingin' Celebrity Valentine's Day Bash. My goodness, we're here again. I actually just woke up 2 days ago under the piano from the New Year's one. And that's how good it was. And you're watching Rogers Community TV, and I know many people just can't believe that we could produce such a wonderful production, but we can. So eat your heart out, CFTO. And there goes my stint there next week. I really want to, this has been cold and flu season, and we've got guests that were supposed to be here tonight, and unfortunately they are not able to be here as planned because of that dreaded flu. I don't know what it is, the bird flu or what. Blue Ma Powell, Byron Bellows, Jojo Riddick, Kim Stengel, Anthony Regan. I'm sorry you're sick, and for standing me up, you'll never work in this town again. So that's, you know, that's the bottom line. We have got such a great show tonight. We really do, because those that were able to fend off the flu, or that I was able to call earlier this afternoon and say, hey, I've got a seat open, you've got to fill it. And they said, well, we can't do it. And so I sent Vito over with the gun, and he brought them over. And they're here, and they're ready to entertain you and to make this a wonderful, love-filled Valentine's Day special, because I know that a lot of you are sitting at home without anybody, and I'm sorry you're a loser, but we're here to make it up to you, okay? So get out your chocolates and your champagne, and we're going to make it up to you. And I think we're supposed to go and have somebody sing right now. Who? Liberty Silver, thank you. The walls have ears here. And there was supposed to be somebody here to help me. You're fired. Whoever you are fired. You know, good help is so hard to find, you know? And I know people just think that you fall into this wealth and be able to live in a nice place like this, and it just doesn't happen like that. So Liberty Silver, where are you, baby? You should be sitting around here someplace. Come on. There you are, baby, baby, baby. Mwah. There's my friend, my colleague, Liberty Silver. Happy Valentine's Day. You look hot.
You look expensive.
Well, I am, and you're squeezing me too hard, baby. You're creasing the velvet. So anyways, I'm going to bring you back here to your throne.
Thank you.
To your throne. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Silver.
And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I just can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello. This music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You could say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do now. You know it's true. Hopelessly I am lost. That's why I'm following you. I'm following you. Oh, my own. Should I ever wander through this wonderful land all alone? Never really knowing my right foot from my left, or my head from my clothes. I'm too misty and too much in love. I'm in love. just see my love, that is true. Hopelessly I'm lost. That's why I'm following you. Oh, my oh. Should I wander through this wonderful land all alone, never really knowing my right foot from my left, or my head from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. Look at me. Thank you.
The one and only Liberty Silver right here in my own living room. I'd clap harder, but it hurts my rings.
That girl can sing.
Oh, I know. My God, I only reach notes like that when I
We
won't
don't wanna
tell
know.
you when.
We don't want to know.
Among my party guests tonight, Robin Ward, movie television personality,
Lovely
dear
to be
friend.
here. Great
Thank you
to
for
be
coming
here.
back.
Pleasure. Your parties are always great.
Well, thank you, thank you. Afra Gouda, a model here in Toronto, and a world traveler. It's hard to pin you down. And an award-winning poet, Deane Nicolson. And Deane's there at the end. She's new to our party scene. How are you, Deane?
I'm great, but you know, Mark, I'm just looking at that chandelier and thinking the
You
possibilities.
hope to God it doesn't fall
No, while I'm swinging from it.
from your swing. I wouldn't do that if I was you.
The sex
It's not
part comes
anchored
later on the
down.
show.
It's not. Yeah, the sex part comes later. Near the end. Less to bleep out. So what's new with you in the wonderful world of
Oh,
TV?
I'm getting up at the crack of dawn to do Good Morning Toronto. What is good about Toronto at 5 o'clock in the morning, you ask? Well,
Well, I'm usually just going
not a
home.
hell of a lot, I'll tell you.
You know?
No, it's fun. It's fun. Somebody's got to do it. And,
Yeah, somebody. So it might as well be you than me.
Well, I feel I've come full circle in my career because I started my career as a Globe and Mail paper boy when I was 10. And I got up at 5 in the morning to deliver Globe and Mails. And now here I am.
And you're still
20
delivering
years
Globe and
later,
Mail on your
20
way to the studio.
24 years later, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning again.
Better things are ahead. For
See,
you,
nobody
I know.
stopped me. I said 24 years later after the 10. Nobody's following me. Nobody cares.
Better things are better things. Are.
He bought that I'm 34.
I would buy
love it.
land in Florida, under the swamp. I know better things, and we wanted you to sing this time, and I know because the flu has sort of hit you. So I'm not gonna ask you or make you sing tonight, but we're gonna make you another night.
Oh, you're not going to make me sing
Well,
tonight?
unless would you want
Well,
to?
I was
Oh,
going
we
to. I was
are.
going to fake it.
Okay.
No, obviously nobody told
That's
you.
my sex life.
What is your staff
faking
doing?
it?
Well, we know that. We've heard that anyway.
This
We
is
don't
what,
know
This
that.
is
We
what
don't
worries.
know that.
This is what worries me, Robin. This is what
We've heard this. We've heard this. How about a little song?
Afra, what's new with you?
Well, I just came back from Hawaii. I had a great time, 3 weeks in Hawaii Islands, and
I know you got a great tan, and it's sickening.
Thank you.
You look great,
I
though.
sent
You
you
look
a
great. I'm so glad I didn't wear my outfit like that.
So are we.
Deane, you brought me something. What did you bring?
Well,
Poetry is such a part of being romantic.
Well, yes, and it's so appropriate on Valentine's Day.
It certainly
what's
is.
Valentine's Day without a good love poem, you know? And I did kind of wrap up a copy for you to take home, so just you can
Oh.
remember me by.
That was so sweet. Thank you.
There you go.
This is a lesson to y'all. Bring gifts. My God. Nobody. You'd think they would have learned at New Year's. Come
Well,
on.
I thought it would get me a crack at the chandelier, but hey.
Deane, can you do it for us? Can
The
you
poem?
read it? Yes,
I
please.
sure can. One of the things that I've learned through many years of being a metaphysical healer and counselor is that most people have a different definition of the word love according to how they grew up. And that means that when one person says, I love you to another, you never know what they're saying. And this particular poem is about a particular case in point, and I wrote it for Yanni. It's called Rose of Another Name. You call it lust, this thing between us. Later, you tentatively touch my cheek with a tenderness that bursts my heart. Aching for return of my gift, I recall your childhood when blows were struck in the guise of love and pain became normal, and it was all around. Every door concealed it, congealed your heart at the mention of the word love. So now it's lust, a rose of another name, but nonetheless a rose.
Thank you,
Right.
Deane. That's so lovely. Deane, Nicolson, Afra Gouda, and Robin Ward, thanks for being. We'll hear from Robin in a bit. And I know that there's a woman in all of the world that knows more about marriage and love as Joan Rivers. And from Lads and Lashes, Jeff Dawson as Joan Rivers.
Oh, perfect, 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 perfect. It's Valentine's Day and it's the day to be in love. So ladies, I've got to give all of the ladies some advice. Ladies, you've got to get the diamonds. Just remember, no diamond, no hymen. It is the, oh yes, it is the only way. How many married ladies are in the, how many married ladies are with us tonight? Are you married? How long you married? Long time. Oh, a long time. Okay, let me see the ring. How'd you do? How'd you do? You're not wearing it. How'd you do on the diamond? Did you get a carat at least? At least a carat. Okay, you did good. You did good because the first time around you always get ripped off. Oh, it's so true. Small diamonds, small cars, small house, you give him real orgasms. Second time around, you're a lot smarter. You get a big diamond, a big car, a mansion with maid-in butlers, you give him fake orgasms. So you're happily married. Let me give you just a little advice. On Monday morning, I want you to call your lawyer. I want you to make an appointment. I want you to go in. I want you to change your will. Heaven forbid tragedy strikes and you die before your husband, you have everything of value buried on you. Oh yes, if his next wife wants to wear it, you make that bitch dig it up. Oh yes. Yes, 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 absolutely. Oh yes. It is the only, and if you were going through a divorce, heaven forbid, it will probably be his fault. I called Hillary Clinton the other day. I said, Hillary, you've got to do this. If Bill divorces you, you grab and you take and you grab and you take and you grab and you take. You get everything you can. Then you call his mom and go, he's gay. Oh, sure. If it could only work for the president. Oh, that Monica Lewinsky, what a tramp. She has been on her knees more than Billy Graham, okay? It's true. It's so true, but I pity single girls. You've got to go get the money. Who is single in this group? Who is single? You're single. What do you want in a man? Looks, love, or money? Choose one. Don't say love.
An immune system.
An immune system. Exactly. Make them healthy. Oh, I was glad you didn't say love. If you said you wanted love, I was going to say go down to the docks and get a sailor. It's so true. You want the money, but that is all you need. Love, love, love. I was 28 before I got married. My mother was going crazy. She had a sign up, last girl before freeway ramp. Oh, sure. Oh, I walked down the aisle. I wore white everywhere she went. Why, yeah. I had a big black hem around the bottom of my dress. Oh, God. So I missed 17 years I was married. Oh, and I wasn't happily married. Sure, after the 7-year marriage. So you're married longer than 7 years, right? You still run around and play games like you did on your honeymoon?
Oh, yeah.
Do you play the catch me game? Remember catch me, honey? She's married, what, 15 years now? How long? 15 years. She plays catch. She walks. It's a real different attitude. Hey, honey, catch. Can I catch you tomorrow? Sure, catch me tomorrow. What the hell? I'll know the fans. I'll shave my legs. Oh, I hate shaving my legs. Actually, I go to the salon. I get waxed. Well, Mark knows all about waxing, don't you, Mark? Isn't it? Oh, it's fabulous. You're just going for a little. Now, I love this. Now, look at this. This looks like an absolutely walking ad for Tiffany's jewelry. Look at all the jewelry on it. I hate you. I hate you. The jewelry always looks so fabulous, though. I just love the jewelry. Let's see the rings. How'd you do? We did a show together at the Sanderson Center down in Brantford about 4 years ago. And Mark is known throughout the province for his jewelry. He just goes tons and tons of jewelry. I went over to his house before the show. He had already left for the theater. I took every piece of jewelry that this man owns. Full-length dress. I had a piece of jewelry covering every inch of it. Came out on the stage and everybody knew it was your jewelry. I love that show. I love that show. Okay, so give me the ring. Cough it up. Oh, God, look at the diamonds. You lucky son of a bitch, you. I don't even want to know where'd you got that one from. Where'd you get this one? Who's your designer?
The Shah of Iran.
The Shah of Iran. Well, at least he's going for money. Smart man. If you would have gone to
Jeff, you are absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You do
Thank you for having me.
So wonderful as Joan Rivers. I know you do other. I know that you are capable of doing some other. What other ones do you do?
Well, if we can smoke in the studio, I could do Betty Davis. Who's got a cigarette? We'll fake it. So here we are in Mark Stenenbaugh's living room. What a dump. Sure.
You should have thought
In
last
our
week
show.
before we renovated.
I helped renovate it.
Jeff,
Oh,
you're wonderful.
but
You really are. Where are you going to be? Where else are you performing? Where can we see you?
Oh, well, thank you. We've got some special shows coming up. Lads and Lashes is
Where
a
did that
touring
voice
female.
come from?
Lads and Lashes, we're a touring female impersonator show, and most of us have worked at an evening at La Cage. And we've got some great fundraisers that we're going to be doing coming up in March. On the 5th of March, we'll be appearing at the Docks with the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's a casino night that they're hosting. It's called Black Ice, and we're going to be raising money for Covenant House. And then on the 27th of March, we're going to be at the Convention Center helping the Toronto International Film Festival. And they're having a great big Oscar party, and it's going to be fabulous. We've got Whitney Houston, Bette Midler, Cher, Shania Twain, Reba McEntire, Barbara Streisand, Liza Minnelli, Marilyn Monroe, Lucille Ball, Tina Turner, Celine Dion. We've got so many celebrities. And
It's
we're
a
gonna be
great
down-
party if you can
yeah,
get
it's
the
a
dead to
fabulous
come.
party, and it's the Oscars, so everybody's got to dress up. What do you think of the dress? Do you like this dress?
Yes,
Isn't this a great dress? I'm so glad my father's not seeing the show tonight. This is his dress. As Jeff.
You're great, Jeff. You really are.
Thank you so much.
And I'm just going to turn my back for 1 minute because I want to introduce Mark LaDuke, 1992 Barcelona Olympics silver medalist in boxing. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Good to be here.
You know, it's often we only think of celebrities or stars on here in my home anyways as singers and entertainers, but they're also in the walks of life of sports, and I certainly put you in that category. And you've gone one step beyond that, and you've taken your fame and put it towards good use to support a lot of good causes. So I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about some of the things you're working on and introduce your other half.
Well, this is my husband now. This is our 8th Valentine's Day together. And his name is Raymond Helkio. He works for the Toronto People with AIDS
You
Foundation.
almost hit me. Thank God you're not wearing my jewelry.
He's the communication coordinator there, and I do a lot of volunteer work for the foundation. I think it's a very important cause, and I'm very happy with my retired days. There is life after sport, and I'm enjoying myself.
I'm just checking to see if the staff put out the good cutlery. I thought you guys were worth it. Ray, what's going on at PWA?
We've got a ton of stuff. We've got the second International Gay and Lesbian Comedy Festival coming up. Which
Why are
is
you
gonna be a
pointing
lot of
over there?
fun.
Jeff?
Yeah.
I've just been hired.
So it's actually that's gonna be a lot of fun. We've got a ton of stuff going on there. Actually, a ton of events, ton of fundraisers, and far too much work for me.
It's such a wonderful cause because, of course, and I've said this so many times, but 2 decades ago when AIDS came on very quickly and strongly, it was the entertainment and fashion communities who bound together and actually brought it to the forefront and started to raise the money for research. It wasn't the medical communities. So, and it's still that way, very much so.
Yeah, ironically, I mean, we get a lot more help from the mainstream, but still, it's those people who are behind us.
And I know that you guys are going to be on the Hemophilia Ontario boat on July 1st with me for the Toronto Harbour Parade of Lights, so I will see you there, but I'll talk to you again in a bit because I know Patti Janetta is here, another fabulous singing voice who was here at New Year's, and we said, you got to come back, Patti. You got to do this for us because we love your voice.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
It's great to be back.
Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot Johnny Abada sitting at the piano.
Oh, how could we forget
Well, you know what?
Johnny?
When you have a pianist at your piano 24 hours a day, you just take him for granted and you just walk back and forth and they dust him every once in a while and there he is. So Johnny, welcome. Thank you for coming. Don't give him too much, he'll want more. Patti Janetta, lay it on us, baby.
Thank you. Nice romantic Valentine's Day song, just for you, Mark. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never handle these notions that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you cool? Could you care for a cunning cottage? We could share the world. Well, pardon my mush, 'cause I've got this crush, my baby, on you. Play it, Johnny. Got this crush on you, ah, sweetie pie, all the day and night times. Oh, hear me sigh, I never handle these notions that I could fall with so much emotion. Oh, could you cool? Oh, could you care for a cunning cottage that we could share? The world will pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a crush. My baby, oh, you, my baby, yeah, it's on you, my darling, yeah, my honey, it's on you, yeah, my baby, my Valentine, honey, yeah, oh, it's on you.
Thank you. The one and only. Wonderful, wonderful. I gotta make, Jeff, when we were talking about the Oscar Festival, International Film Festival, and he listed all those celebrities, it's the impersonators, it's not the real ones. And I was hoping that most of the people at home would have common sense enough when he's listing a lot of dead people to know they didn't dig them up to bring them to Toronto. But they're impersonators, and it's the 23rd annual. I think it's 23rd? And it's the 23rd of March, but it's not the 23rd annual. What number is it? 7th annual. It's the 7th annual. Somebody else is going to be being fired around here. By the end of this show, there's not going to be a hell of a lot of us left. Liberty, what's going on? What you got going, baby, with that wonderful voice?
I just finished writing the new song for Toronto that's going to be debuted at the Winter Carnival.
Oh, they're getting their own national anthem now that they're so big. Isn't that
It's called
wonderful?
Rhythm in the City. Along with Tom Duffins. He also co-wrote it, so we're going to be
Mel's
performing
gonna
it
sing
live.
it with you?
Mel will be humming old cowboy songs with us, yes.
That's good.
He
That's good. What else you got going? You got such a great
A new
voice. I
album
always
and
see
a
it
couple
at
of
the Jazz
videos.
Festival.
Yeah, Jazz Festival as usual this year coming up, and also a couple of videos in by July, and a new album.
You got to come back though for my next party. You gonna come back to
Absolutely.
the next party?
I'll actually cover you up this time when everybody's gone and you're on the floor.
Thank
I'll
you.
make sure.
Yeah, it would be nice if somebody was
You
looking
know?
after me once in a while, you know? They come, they eat your food, drink your booze, and
And
stay
they
to
leave you
hell
on
with
the
you. and
floor.
leave you. Catherine Wilson was here at, and I've written about her, but she was here at New Year's. Wonderful concert pianist, and I thank her for coming, even though she's not feeling that great tonight. She's wilting. She's a wilting rose, but you still look pretty good. You still look pretty
Couple
good.
of thorns here and there.
Couple hot toddies will just perk you right up. What's going down with you, other than you're going to play for us a little bit?
Well, I have a new CD out with an accompanying video, which features 5 selections from the CD, and I've been invited back to the Ford Center.
But it's sold out, isn't it?
It's there are a few stage seats left, otherwise it's sold out. But it's
That means
May.
you get to sit on the stage, Liberty,
Well,
and play the tambourine.
Sure.
It's on May 8th.
I'll swing from a rope.
That's what the seating available is like.
Well, Catherine, good.
Exactly.
And I also have a friend of mine, Catalin, is here. And Catalin is a wonderful, wonderful designer of jewelry. And I know you all find it hard to believe I like jewelry. But one of the things that she's into is tiaras and coronets. She's wearing one. She's brought them, and with it being wedding season, a lot of people get married, right?
Yes.
Like about 80% of our weddings take place in February around Valentine's Day.
That's right.
And 75% of those divorce in March.
We don't talk about
You
that,
know,
though.
that's the way it goes. So tell me what you got going there with the jewels.
I design the tiaras. I custom make them for my clients.
Oh my God.
They're not just for weddings or for brides.
Everybody to the coronation.
Oh my God, they're sticking to my gloves. Oh, looky. I'll take that one.
Oh, Caesar.
They're all crowned.
Oh my God, there's so much spray on my hair.
Nice.
Ow! Okay. There. Where is it?
A little lobotomy.
A little. Ear piercing's supposed to take place a little bit lower. Catalin, where can the people find these handmade doozies?
Basically, I work by appointment only. They call me up, and I custom design the pieces to go with their wedding gown or whatever fashion event that they have going on.
They're terrific.
Thank you.
Daytime should get you on to show the whole selection. I'll model them. Anyways, we're going to hear from you. Liberty, you can sit down and have a drinky poo before your next song. Thanks, Catalin, for coming.
you very
I just got to shuffle off to Buffalo over here and see my buddies.
Hello.
Patti, Janetta, and her wonderful husband, Dave Baker. How are you?
Great. How about
You guys had such a great time at New Year's. I just thought you got to come back. You got to come back. And you all got your red on. You got your Betty Boop tie and your Betty Boop socks on. But you collect Betty Boop, and I've got an ornament that I'm going to send up for you that actually says boo boop doop or whatever she said. I don't know. What do you got going? I know we're not going to see each other at the Variety Club Telethon this year because there isn't one, unfortunately.
That's right. Not this year.
Not this year, but next year we'll be there.
They're putting on the international convention, that's why. So.
But next year we'll be back.
For sure.
Singing and dancing. What else?
Oh, I'm working on my 4th CD.
Good for you.
So
When will it be out, do you think?
Well, we're looking for going in the studio probably around spring. We've been demoing all fall and winter.
New stuff that you've
all
written?
New stuff. I've written about 30 new songs. So
really
excited
You've
about that.
You've been a busy woman.
Yeah. And then I'm on another CD. I write with James Collins, a very talented Toronto writer, and we're doing some stuff for his new CD. And I'm quite excited. Lots of live performances. I've been playing everywhere, and I just did a masquerade ball. And I made some masks, that were auctioned off for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. That was quite exciting.
Yeah, that was on the. Yes, I was
right.
there.
Yeah,
I had the thing. This thing is pinching my head, and I don't remember where I was. I'm having an aneurysm, Ben.
Well, it was really fun. We saw each other there.
Yes, and I look good. I wasn't wearing this outfit either, but I love masquerade. But of course, as I've joked on the shows all along, is I just go normal and everyone thinks I'm in a costume. I usually win a prize. So what do you got to say? You know, David, what are you working at? You always stand there and you look like Prince Philip, 3 paces behind, and we never hear from you.
No.
So what are you working on?
Just being here, enjoying the party.
Well, I saw you. Yeah, there's a freeloader in every place. I know.
He's the freeloader.
I see you outside where I live on Charles Street. I almost said a different street, and I'm glad I didn't, because people would have wondered what kind of business I was running. And because your father is Louis Janetta, of course, at Louis Janetta's place, so you guys are there, and I'm just upstairs.
That's right.
So I see you guys coming and going and helping him out.
So I'll tell you, he's been working all day. He does have a job. Then he's running my father's restaurant all night. So we're lucky he's walking and talking.
And it's thanks to you that we have Johnny here tonight,
yes.
because he actually works with you quite
John
often.
for many years, and I just think he's the best keyboard player I've ever worked with.
And he's had a sex change in the last 30 seconds, because now it's a woman sitting there. Well, you know what? I want to thank you again. You're both so great to come, and you're welcome in my living room anytime, you know?
I wouldn't rather be anywhere else
And if I can make some more money, I'm going to put it on another room. Maybe I'll have a bedroom or something.
Look at you. I came with gifts.
Oh, my God.
It says, I'm hog wild about you, Valentine.
Oh.
And this is a grow a heart. The incredible expanding heart. You put it in water and it gets this
I guess
big.
something about me should expand. Besides my ego. That's wonderful. Thank you. That was so.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was so sweet of you.
I
Thank
had
you
another
so
one that
much.
said grow a date, but I got you the heart instead.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so, okay, Catherine Wilson. Wonderful concert pianist coming up at the Ford Center. You're going to do a number. Is this one that you have written, or is this?
I decided to play the second concert prelude of George Gershwin's. It's the centenary of his birth. So
I was there when he wrote it. It's wonderful. Catherine Wilson. Nicolson. Be at the Ford Center later this spring, and you can look in for music at the music stores. It's called Catherine Wilson and Friends CD with the accompanying video.
Wonderful.
It's a
What an
wonder.
artist.
And you know what? I listen to the CD in my office all the time, and I have watched the video, and I just love the CD for working to. It's wonderful. It really, really is.
Nothing like a little Gershwin to work to.
Absolutely.
Very languid, very peaceful. You grew up with Gershwin, though, didn't you?
Yes, we went to school together. The hell do you think? We were still writing on rocks in those times. Cleopatra signed my yearbook.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Valentine's Day, Mark is going to reveal his true age.
Wow.
No,
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
not.
10 years older than water.
Yep, 10 years older than water. 3 years younger than penicillin. Is that okay? All
good.
right.
I like that
Okay. Thank you. And you'll never be back, but that's okay. So eat lots, Robin. I'm kidding. Robin, what else have you been working on towards? I know there have been other things that you've been. You're going to sing, I know, in a minute. Because.
Well, I don't have the nerve to sing here with
Wow,
people
I'd
like
love to hear you
Liberty and
sing.
Patti, Janetta.
Don't you want to hear?
I heard of
No, I
the
fake
congas
it. I
once.
fake it.
Patty, do you want to hear him sing?
No. I fake it.
Come on, Robin.
Guys, I have no upper.
Remember,
I just fake it. I'm
you
still
remember,
faking
you
it.
remember at
Somebody's
New
gotta
Year's,
sing. Yeah.
you and Billy Van were talking about being paid to be here.
Yes.
All right, and I
Is there money
said,
here
and
today?
I said,
This is a surprise.
Come on, it's a shakedown.
no,
Let's
yeah, you shake me today, and I'll still be vibrating a week from now.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Isn't it near the sex part of the show yet? They always say later.
Yeah.
No, come on. We applauded lots. That was a lot of applause. That's worth something.
Yeah.
Well, that suggests that people are expecting something.
Right.
This is not a good thing.
It's called pressure.
I'm not
called
sure
pressure.
I'm not sure that John actually in his repertoire has a key for me. We're going to see.
We do, and it's to the back door.
But you know,
Cover the glass. It's gonna sing.
but
And we got the good crystal out.
somebody has to sing My Funny Valentine. It might as well be me.
And I'll be the funny Valentine, okay?
I don't think so.
It was between me. It was me and a dog.
The dog won.
It was me and the dog.
No, the dog's the best now.
The dog's the best. Do you know, Jeff talked about waxing. These were leg hairs. You get enough of those babies, you can do anything.
The dog's walking funny.
Like Jeannie Becker.
In all seriousness, you are somebody's funny Valentine. You're just not mine.
Yeah, mine's dead. Gershwin. All right, Robin, go over there. You're going to sing whether you want to or not.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, but you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? But don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day.
I had to keep Liberty from throwing her bra up on stage. Well, here we are. We're all such a happy little group again, and Mark, have you been back in the ring since the Barcelona Olympics?
No, I haven't.
How did you? You're such a mild-mannered and meek person, really. When I talk to you, like you wouldn't. You're like Clark Kent standing there with your glasses on, and it's just like you wouldn't expect you to go in. Now I have seen you drop somebody.
Was that in the ring or out of the ring?
Out of the ring, and it was the shortest time I'm sure you'd ever been in.
Don't listen to him, folks.
1, 2, 3, you're out.
Don't listen to him, folks. I detest social violence.
As he hits me. No, actually, that's a good motto. But no, you don't seem to be the type that would be a boxer.
Well, most
Liberty Silver looks like the type that would be a boxer. I love you, Liberty. I love you.
Most of our fighters, Canadian fighters, are gentlemen. They're
Really?
Yeah, they're very well-behaved gentlemen, good young men fighting for our country in the Olympic Games. And I'm very excited today and this week and next several weeks about our Olympians that are over in Japan competing for our country. And it makes me feel good and excited to
You watch it?
Oh, yes,
Every
I
day?
watch. Yes, yes, I do. It gets me really excited.
What about you guys? Do you watch the Olympics?
Oh, yeah.
I was watching the female hockey team last night beat Japan.
Well,
so that
Kel
was fabulous.
Surprise.
They made him real.
Kel Surprise.
Yeah, one of my daughters is a hockey player, so I'm really interested in hockey.
You have a lot of interest, don't you? You sing, you perform, you teach boating.
No.
You like
school.
What about
No,
boating?
I'm
No, I
Commodore.
know. I teach and I
Mississauga
pause.
Canoe Club.
Yes.
Yeah, my
yes,
kids are
I know.
competitive canoe kayakers. So.
That's so
yeah,
interesting.
It is. Yeah, I love it.
Where do you get time to do all these things?
I don't know. I get about 3 hours sleep a night.
Really?
That's it.
Because I know I've talked to you at about 2 in the morning, and there's so much action in your home. Like when I'm talking to you, and like you hear voices, and it's like, do you have a party every night?
Every night. Plus, I'm at Canadian Music Week, my second year, working with Neil Dixon, and it's going to be a huge, big show this year. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, it's March 5th
You
to the 8th.
surprise me. I just don't know where you get all the energy.
I
I'm
know.
exhausted by the time I put all this stuff on. You know, I'm like, oh God, do I have to go out now?
There's just so much to do in life.
Drag it out.
Yeah.
Jeff, what else is going on at Rock and Roll Heaven?
Rock and Roll Heaven is continuing at the Lacage Dinner Theater. We're going to be having our 3rd anniversary in August. And I just wanted to
Is it 3 years already?
It'll be 3 years in August. And I just wanted to thank you for sending over the limousine to bring us to your house. It was fabulous. It was a Rogers van.
I know. And it picks up everybody. We lay them down and stack them. Get more in that way. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Do you want to introduce who's sitting with you?
Yeah, I'd like to. He's the head waiter at the Lacage Dinner Theater. He's my roommate, Bradley
Well,
Bose.
stand up, for God's sakes.
This is Brad.
Show off the pin you're going to be giving me at the end of the night.
Yeah, always got to give Mark jewelry. Always got to give Mark jewelry. So we brought you a little V. Nice
For
little
victory.
nice little antique piece. It's as old as you are.
Oh,
But the only
everything
way you really got to find out how old
Everything
Mark
is.
is to cut him in half and count the rings because he's older than.
No, you just count the ones on my fingers. That's all you have to do is count the ones on my fingers. That's it.
At least we don't have to count the wrinkles around your eyes. But
It's
called facelift.
You're
Hey,
so
that's
funny.
my friend.
Yeah, that's my fun. Come on, Liberty. It's time
Mark,
to
you
box.
don't have an ear fetish, do you?
Come on, Liberty. It's trying to drop somebody. Anyway, going on with the Love Fest, we're going. Patti, Janetta, do you want to do another number for me, please?
I'd love to.
Yes, this
And
one's
it's
for
a
your
love
husband.
song.
This one's for your husband,
I wrote
isn't
the
it?
song for my husband because I was always touring and he was always waiting with my 2 little girls, waving goodbye. So I wrote him this song one time when I was on tour.
Aww.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice,
It's
Dave?
called I Know You'll Wait. Very presumptuous of me, I know, but.
Oh, he's still here.
Yeah, I know. He's hung around all these years.
All right, so Mark and Jeff and I are going to sit back and enjoy
Okay.
this. Patti, Janetta.
Yes, I started writing a song on a bus traveling across Canada. And it's called I Know You'll Wait. I'm so, yeah, alright. I'm so far away again. Into habit I can't seem to shake. Hotel rooms can all look the same. It's getting harder for me to escape to a place where I'm only seeing your face. Time passes more slowly the farther you're away. I like what's happening here, but I think I feel torn. 'Cause I could live a lifetime in the memory of your arms. And I know you'll wait while I find my way back to you. I know you'll wait as long as it takes to get back to you.
It's really kind of beautiful out here. Could get used to the mountains and blue skies. The way life, it's slower, but I feel it lacks the edge on which I thrive. I'm longing for the neon excitement in the streets. Familiar faces calling, there's music in the heat. Always feeling like you're moving, got somewhere to go. And knowing that you're there, babe, it's all I wanna know. 'Cause I know you wait, I know, while I find my way back to you. I know you wait, as long as it takes to get back to you. I know you wait, I know, while I find my way back to you. I know you wait, as long as it takes to get by. I know you wait, I know, while I find my way back to you. I know you wait, as long as it takes to get back to you. I know you wait, I know, while I find my way. I know that you wait, as long as it takes to get back to you.
Always make it home, dear honey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Patti. Patti, I'm always so glad you can be here. Thank you so much. You know, I know that you're busy, but you always make time for me.
Always for you.
And I'll see you on July 1st on the boat again. I'm
On the boat.
on the boat.
On the yacht.
On the yacht. On the yacht,
Yeah,
darling.
on the
We'll be
yacht.
on the yacht.
Yes.
Do you know, I'm getting really worried, Liberty. All my wax for doing my legs later tonight's gone.
There goes another vest.
There goes another vest. Oh, my God. And you know who we
Lights
really
out.
should thank is my butlers, Tony and Terry. They're the guys who have constantly replenished everyone's plates and refreshment. That's a good word. That's a good refreshment. That's a good way to say booze.
Drunken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slob
They'll
raggedy.
find me on St. Patrick's Day under the piano. That's how they know it's been a holiday. I'm drunk. Afra, what else is new? I know you were in Hawaii. What are you doing now? What do you got coming up?
We're working a lot on the fundraising for FACE, the new,
Face AIDS,
that's right.
which is the Children's AIDS Camp, and that will be in October. Dinner with the Stars.
That's right.
My annual dinner that I host, and Afra is on the committee, so we're looking forward to that. And I know that Liberty and Robin will both be there as my celebrities. Absolutely. And what else? I know you're active with the Spinal Research Foundation.
That's right.
Anything going with them this year?
Not yet. We are working on some things, but it hasn't been confirmed, so I can't really say much about it. But yeah.
I can't believe you were in all those places. You were in Hawaii and all over.
Vegas.
How's
Florida.
Vegas?
It
Who was
great.
performing?
I saw Arthur Vandross and
Who?
Luther Vandross.
Yeah, Luther.
How long you been here? How long you been in this country?
I thought she was going to say Arthur Treacher, but he's dead.
That's how they say it in Vegas.
Vandross, yeah.
So who was there?
I thought she was going to say Arthur Treacher.
Luther Van Rose.
Luther Van
Oh,
Rose.
all right.
You've heard of him.
Who else did you see?
I saw also
Wayne?
Wayne
Circus
Newton.
du Soleil.
Two syllables.
Circus du Soleil.
Circus du Soleil. But no celebrities. Did you see any like real big
You
names?
weren't there.
See? See, I told you.
You weren't.
Liberace's dead, of course. He was a big name there. Who else used to be a big name
Wayne
there?
Newton.
Wait, well, he's not dead.
Elvis was a big name there.
Jones, big name.
Tom Jones, yeah.
That's not all that's big about Tom Jones. So there you go.
It's his afro. He's referring to his afro.
I never said. If you people have got dirty minds, that's not my problem, you know?
Absolutely.
Are we at the sex part of the show yet?
Not yet,
No.
No, we passed it.
Oh, I dozed off
We
again,
didn't
didn't I? I dozed off again.
So if you're under 12 and you're watching this show
Turn
right
off
now,
the TV.
just get
Turn
the
it up.
clicker
Turn
and
on to
turn it up.
South Park. Anyways, Liberty, will you do us another number?
Sure I will.
Would
I'd
you
love
mind?
to. And I dedicate it to you. This is my gift to you.
Oh.
Because diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Oh, you want to believe it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Liberty Silver.
Mi amor, por favor, mi corazón late. My love for you is deep, deeper than the sea, wider than the sky. My love for you has no end. Look into my eyes, tears of passion cry. I'll quench your thirst for love forevermore. Hold me close, don't let go. Forevermore, mi amor, mi amor, por favor, mi corazón late, mi amor. There is no greater sound than when a heart beats for love. Stars fall from the sky, mi amor. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Hold me close, don't let go. Forevermore, mi amor, mi amor, por favor, mi corazón late, mi amor, mi amor, por favor, mi corazón late, mi Thank you. Happy VD Day.
Liberty Silver. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. My God, what a way to end the Mark Stenabaugh's All-Star Swingin' Celebrity Valentine's Day Bash here on Rogers Community TV. I'd like to thank all of my guests and the sponsors tonight. It's been a blast. And the only reason the parties at my house make it is because you're on the wrong song, Johnny. Do you know what? There's another one that bites the dust. Thank you. Because there's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will allow. No, every feeling, unless you're stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people. They smile when they are low. Yesterday they told you that you'd not go far. Tonight you open and there you are. Next day on your dressing room they'll hang a star. So let's get on with the show. What? Oh, there's it. What?